Thank you, Leader Schumer, and I'm going to make a few comments about the CHIPS bill. Thank you for your leadership on that legislation. Senator Stabenow, Senator Kelly, he's going to speak to the CHIPS bill as well. You know, we started this, John Cornyn and I, back in June of 2020, because we had seen, particularly from the Intelligence Committee and national security standpoint, the slow erosion over literally 25 plus years where America's position as the leading innovator and manufacturer of semiconductor chips, chips that are vital to any device that has an on and off switch on it, had fallen from about 37% of the global market down to about 12%. At that same time frame, we'd seen a dramatic increase in the PRC's manufacture and innovation of chips, and we'd seen a migration of literally every cutting-edge chip that our armed services and our advanced chips made, all being made in Taiwan. So the CHIPS and Science Act wound its way through the process. I think it is safe to say without this legislation, there would never have been another semiconductor manufacturing facility built in America. Now we've had already a half dozen such announcements made and many more in the queue. My last comment is simply this. It was critical for the CHIPS Act to be supplemented by the investment tax credit. And again, Senator Schumer took a leadership role in that. We now have the Commerce Department and others starting to put the guardrails in place to make sure that these American dollars don't end up benefiting additional expansion in China. It is so critically important that we get the implementation of CHIPS right, because I believe the definition of national security going forward goes well beyond tanks, guns, ships, and planes. It includes who controls the innovation and manufacture of semiconductor chips, who's going to deal with artificial intelligence, quantum computing, synthetic biology, advanced energy, all areas where I believe we, with our allies, are going to have to compete with a Communist Party in China that is extraordinarily aggressive in investing and candidly stealing intellectual property. We've got to put an end to that. The CHIPS Act is the first step down. I think we're going to have to make other types of investments in these other cutting-edge technologies. And with that, I'm going to turn it over to Senator Stabenow.